Hi guys, and welcome back to OG Cars, and you join us in the top garage. And we apologise, there's been slightly few videos recently. We've been really busy, to be fair. We've had quite a few events on right at the end of the season, and we've been sort of like painting the kitchen, we've been getting stuff done on the drive. We'll show you it properly in a house update video, but basically we had John over the road, big thanks to him, digging out some of the mud, throwing a load of stuff out in a skip as well, and we just haven't had quite as much time to record. But you join us up here now, and basically we're planning for the NEC Classic Car Show. So if you guys want to see us, then we will be there. We will be on the Wartburg/Trabant IFA Club stand, and we will be on the Young Retro Motor Club stand. Now, unfortunately, I'm all out of cars, and I'll cover that later on, but basically it's all going to be G's cars, so I'll get her in now to show us what she's got and if it's going to make it.
Hello. I don't know how this has happened, but I am currently the only person with working classic and retro cars. So if you are, as Owen said, going to the NEC, the plan is for me to have two of my cars on the Young Retro Motor Club stands. It's going to be me and Jack. Owen's going to be helping us out a little bit. But we had this fantastic idea to bring back one of my cars, which I have said I'm going to be selling, but I do love him very dearly. That's of course Vinny, my Volvo 480 Turbo. So I didn't realise how long this had been off the road for, but basically the MOT for this ran out summer last year, and it's genuinely just sat in the corner. It's like moved a few spaces and stuff, but we've literally done nothing with it, and it's just seemed like a bit of a waste, to be honest with you. I probably should have sorted it earlier, but this house has cost us 10 times more than we were expecting, so that's where all my money's been going. But we last week decided to just throw him in for an MOT and see how he did. He gave us a bit of a scare beforehand, not starting properly out of nowhere, but he did start and he did go down there, but he did fail. It's not a horrendous fail. In fact, there is nothing for rust, which is always my main worry with cars, especially after a few problems I had with other cars at the start of the year. It failed on the handbrake and brake calipers. So basically, they've told me that the two rear calipers are doing nothing, and then one of the front calipers is binding. So what we've done is we've put the two brake calipers, the two brake calipers doing, two rear brake calipers are on order. We're hoping they will be here, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to try and clean up that front one, because we're hoping that will be enough to just get it through the MOT, because finding a front brake caliper is both expensive and a bit of a pain. We have bought brake pads for it though, so there are brake pads coming for that side as well, and then fingers crossed it'll be enough. The handbrake should just need a bit of adjusting once all of that is fixed, and then he should go through. Cosmetically, he's actually looking really, really good. I gave him a clean after sitting in the corner, and you all know I love this colour scheme. You know, I went for this colour scheme. This is the colour scheme I chose myself. Some people think this is standard. It's not. It's the purple, so it's midnight purple. It's called Merlin purple, and that's Vegas yellow. So if you see an Audi S1 and stuff, that's the yellow they normally come in. That's the colour scheme I went for. I still think it looks great. We did it in a video when I got the car back. The paint job is not the best, and you'll probably see it up close if it makes it to the NEC, because it's a very tight time frame. If we want this to go, it has to go through its MOT on Wednesday. So if this goes through its MOT on Wednesday, it's completely fine. You will see Vinny there. If not, we do have a backup car. It's none of the cars up here, because that still doesn't have a clutch, and that's nowhere near done yet. But I'd really like this to be there before it potentially does fly the nest. So hopefully you guys will be able to see my lovely Vinny in person next week. And then the other car I plan to take is, of course, Mr. P. So if we can get Mr. P and Vinny there, we're going to have some proper colour on the stand. You know, we're going to have this and Vinny, and then I believe Jack is bringing his Kia Pride as well. So we're going to have 3 cars on the Young Retro Motor Club stand, and the plan is for me to have my lovely Mr. P and Vinny there as well. Mr. P, as always, is giving me no problems. He gave me a bit of a scare yesterday when I thought he was leaking something, but we think it's just, honestly, he's been sat up for a month or so now, and we think some water just got underneath him, so we're going to give him a good run, probably today or tomorrow, and just make sure that there is nothing of concern. But there never really is anything of concern, so Mr. P is 100% going to be there. I see no reason for this car to not be there, and I know a lot of people would like to see him there as well. When we were at Halloween Action Day last week, a few people came over asking me why Mr. P wasn't there, and that's because I won't decorate Mr. P, because I'm very precious about Mr. P. But I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see him, but if one of the cars doesn't make it, Char will be there. So we do have the backup car, of course. I was planning to take Charmander anyway, until a few people suggested taking Vinny, and I'd love Vinny to be there because it could be my last hurrah in Vinny. And Charmander last week went to Halloween Action Day and he won Best on Stand with Cargill Culture, so thank you very much for that. And he also won top 50 of the whole show, so that felt like a really nice send-off for Charmander regardless. But he works all the time, so he will be the backup car if he doesn't go. What we will do next week when we get there on the Thursday is we will do a nice little walk around of all the cars on the Young Retro Motor Club stand, and we will also do a walk around of all the cars on the IFA Club stand. We've done videos before we walk around the show, and complete honesty, they don't get the views, and it's a lot of time for us to do that and to also make it when we get home. So we'll do a little teaser of the two stands on the Thursday so you guys can see it before the show opens on the Friday, but then you will be able to find us, me mainly on the Young Retro Motor Club stand, Owen probably mainly between the two, but we'll be in the same area. We're literally back to back with stands, so we're really close to each other. But yeah, fingers crossed these cars make it. We might do a little video on fixing the Volvo if he gets through his MOT and everything like that, but if not, I pray he will be there next Thursday. But you will definitely see this car here, you might see that car here, but you will hopefully see that car as well. We will see. It's all the perks of having many classic cars, and at least two of them will be there in one shape or form. So yeah, if you'd like to see our cars, come to Young Retro Motor Club stand next week at the NEC. We hope to see you all there. Like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.